Did you check to see if it's too tight around her anywhere?
Yeah, I'll see it when I was in the house.
Hold up, fam. Hold up. I got some good news. I got some good news. But I got some crazy news too. So I'm trying to figure out how to do this. I think I'm gonna end it with the good news. First, I want to start off by saying today would be my daddy's arrival day, which y'all call birthday. Some of you, his solar return, as some of you call it. My father isn't here no more. But today is my brother and his birthday. Because they was born the exact same day and time, 20 years apart. Day, like the day, date, and time. The 23rd on a Thursday in the time. Same thing, same time, like that. So, my brother was my father's miracle. But, so I want to thank my father today for the music. You know, I was looking at what I turned out to do in my life, this work, and how I see my mother and my father in it. My mother, because she's really, really religious, but she's devout. She's obedient to what she believes is true. And I see that I got that from her. My obedience and my dedication and spirit is from my mother. My father was a holy man too. He was a rabbi, actually. My daddy was a preacher man. But he was coolie pop. My dad was like the talk of the town kind of man too. Papa was a Rolling Stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, all he left your ass was alone. But anyway, so it's my daddy. You know, I got so much of him. I got his wits, that street smart, that charm, charisma. I need you to put your seatbelt on, please. What you doing? That his charisma and the music comes from my daddy. My daddy is what they call a prodigy. He taught some people that I tell you all the time. My uncle was famous. My daddy taught him. He taught my cousins. He taught many people to play. But what I say about all of them is, y'all don't have what I have. I have his DNA, direct from father to daughter. So the music and the gift that was inside of him was put in me. And I've always been musically inclined. It's just, without thought, my hand can play just about any drum that I pick up. That's my daddy, you know. But I took it and I blended it with who my mother is. And the whole journey just became righteous for whom I was sent here to do. So I needed the both of them and both of their energies. It's pretty true. And both of their energies. So thank you, Daddy. You know, I know you can't hear me. I don't believe in that ancestral thing. You need to be somewhere doing what you got to do. And I hope you reach the level of dimension and get out of this cycle. So if my daddy has come back through, I like to see who he is now. He's younger than me. What cousin is he? What little cousin or little niece or nephew that he is right now? Maybe a squirrel or a rat. I don't know. But whatever he is at this point, I like to see him. But he's sure not at the altar waiting for me. He better be on his journey. But I remember you wherever you are. Wherever you are, I remember you. Thank you. And I appreciate you. And on this day, I have some really good news. What happened today on my father's so-called birthday. I want to ask y'all a question real quick, though. Have y'all heard of Affirmation? aquamation is water cremation. Anybody heard of that, aquamation? I got some information on it before when I was looking into, when I first heard about, you know, you could be put at the base of a tree, that whole thing. You know what I'm saying? In a sense, come back as a tree or feed the tree. And during the time I was looking into that, I saw about the water cremation, but I didn't really look into it. Well, I got more information on it now for sure. And that it's, they doing this, they call it eco-friendly or whatever, or because they're running out of space at cemeteries, which doesn't even make sense with all this land. But they're running out of space because even still, I say it's other ways that they can do that. You know, they can. And share the video for me one time, y'all, if you will, because I don't have a lot of people on this channel yet. So if y'all can help me share the videos out, more people know about this channel, I appreciate it. So, I mean, it's all kind of stuff that they could do to make things, you know, to save space. You could pile people up in a sense, like maybe dig deeper holes in intervals of 6 feet or even less. You know what I'm saying? 72 feet in or something, or whatever, 100 feet in the ground, and you could put people in natural cloth. That's how I like to go, in natural cloth and natural fibers and stuff like that. And with flowers around me and put me to the earth. But because you putting people in pine boxes, one, you're not feeding the earth anymore. The earth needs that sustenance. The earth has been giving us all this time, and our bodies should go back to the earth to feed the earth. So we in pine boxes, which is still separated. The whole time we was here, we were separated from the earth with rubble on our feet. Then we perish and still don't go back to the earth. They put us in a box where we decompose it. So by the time that box finishes breaking down, we already gone. The nutrients just was wasted. When that nutrients could go back to the earth. So put me in some linen. The finest of it, please. If it costs $5,000 for a coffin, give me $5,000 worth of linen. Wrap me up and put me in the ground directly. You don't even have to pluck no flowers and kill a flower to put on top of me. Just bury flowers at my grave so I can feed them. Let my essence come back in those plants and trees. There was ways they could have done it, you know. They could have. Let's say we do a feet. If that was the thing, like, I don't know, 100 feet in, and then granddaddy is there. And then every 2 feet, put another person all the way to the top, which is 6 feet. So you get 6 feet, then you start another one like that, where you can get multiple bloodlines in one line. That's what I would, in my world, I would have done something like that. So they come up with all these supposed to be eco-friendly ways, and because they're running out of room with all this land, they're running out of room. So they've come up with water cremation called aquamation. Look it up. Aquamation, water cremation. Now what they do is they liquefy your body, so it has to be some kind of acid in that water to dissolve the body. And then what's left is the bones. Let's talk about the bones. Because they take the bones and they crush the bones into a powder. Then those bones are called calcium phosphate. And they get processed in food. It get processed in food and vitamins. So I mean, the vitamins that you've been taking that's not phytosourced or be from a plant. Phytosource is probably your cousin or your neighbor. Somebody's people. So the food, any food you're looking at the back of food, you see calcium phosphate. That could very well be human bones. Because they're putting it in the food. So how much humans have you eaten lately? Oh, did I forget to mention? What happens to the water? The water cremation, aquamation, that liquid, what do they do with it? Oh, They pour it through a drain and send it into the municipal water, which means you're bathing in it. You're drinking in it. You're eating in it. What is this? The Matrix. You know how they intravenously fed the living to those that's perishing in them pods? Intravenously. With this, y'all, they dissolve this stuff and putting it in the municipal water of every major city. Look it up. Oh my God. This has been out for at least 5 years. At least 5 years. There's no way in hell I would still be in a major city after knowing that. And some of you be like, yeah, I heard about that. But why are you still there? It's time to go, you know? They're going to try to hit us everywhere, no matter where we are. But if you know you're in a major city, you know it's worse, right? So like here, out here with all this land and space, not considered a major city, they don't have those machines because we're not running out of space. Nobody is, honestly, but just being compacted in those cities, they make it look like that they can use that, but it's a lie, y'all. Ain't no truth in that. But it's truth in what they doing with it. They're liquefying those beings and feeding it to y'all in the cities. Wonder why people out of their mind, oh, what if this person had some kind of something that whatever that liquor was didn't destroy? Or maybe they had the jibber jabber and everything in that can't be destroyed. So are y'all drinking it in your tap water and taking a bath in people who had the jibber jabber? It was liquefied and put in your tap water? They've been doing this for, okay. I see why water therapy is here. You know what I mean? And I'm learning that the power of this thing is getting deeper. What we're discovering over here is deeper, way deeper than we thought that this is. Like one of the stars we've been watching, she close to us, and she always gives me updates. From the beginning of her taking water therapy, you know she's not bleeding. Like she done cut herself. Been in 3 different situations where she has had a cut, and her blood coagulates so fast. She not bleeding out. Like today, she dropped a 100-pound thing on her feet. Sent me the pictures, and her 3 middle toes are crunchy. The skin peeled all the way back, but blood won't flow. She's not losing any blood. And she knows that it's water therapy that's doing it to her body. We had one sister to reach out to me today, and she was telling me she got the first 2 jibber jabbers, no booster, but she got the first 2 of them. And she was listening to the water therapy for a couple months, she said. I don't have a full story or backstory, but this is what I got. She was listening to it for a couple months. You see, she just got to touch me or something? For a couple months, and just recent, I think she said the last 2 weeks or last 2 days, she started to feel movement in her body, like her body was activated. And what do I think that is? I think absolutely water therapy then penetrated her cells now. We all know that movement in the body when they start making those corrections. So it's penetrating into her cells, and it's moving things out of there. It has to bring you back into wholeness. Just talking about today about fasting and water therapy. benefits of that, like how I'm Tuesday, Wednesday, what's today, Thursday? I'm 9 days into my cleanse right now. When I do a cleanse, I have a list of things that I do. Certain particular 15-day colon cleanse, like really powerful colon cleanse. I'll do the Dr. Sebi bitter herbs, which is like diatomation, not diatomation, but Damiana, Blue Vervain, Cascara Sagrada. A mix of those bitter herbs makes some wormwood. It's real bitter. Or the one we created called Thunder. But one of the people that used to be here, she actually created it called Thunder. And it's in the total, if y'all had the total healing packet of mine, you know what I'm talking about. In the last 9 days, I haven't been able to take anything. I'm not even taking a vitamin right now. I just want to see what my body's doing with this cleanse and water therapy only. Because I'm going to the bathroom so much, you'd have thought I took all of that stuff. I haven't taken any pullers. The pullers like zeolites or bentonites, or activated charcoal, psyllium husk, anything like that. I haven't taken any pullers because so much is coming out of me on its own. I just want to see when this is going to pass. So I figured I'm gonna give it a couple days. It's been 9 and it hasn't stopped. The amount that I'm going to the bathroom right now is ridiculous to say that I'm only on water therapy and mostly raw. What's coming out? And it's not just me. It's a couple of us that it's happening to. So it's just not me. But it's here for us. It's here to make these corrections. And I need y'all to truly understand it. Y'all have to truly see what's happening on the planet, what is being administered, and why water therapy is here to make corrections to you on a cellular level. I got good news. Happened on my father's so-called birthday. His arrival day is today. And in Baltimore, at formerly known as Malcolm X Elementary School, I don't know the new name, but formerly known as Malcolm X Elementary School, one of our supporters' daughter is the coordinator of events and other stuff. I forget the other thing she did. So they already have like a kind of a holistic thing they doing there. They teaching the children drumming and different stuff like that. They're going to incorporate Zound Healing Gardens water therapy. So, as a matter of fact, we have a sister tomorrow who's going to, I didn't ask, can I say something, but I don't think she'll mind. I'm not mentioning her name, but she's going to an all-female clinic tomorrow. And they're going to open it with water therapy. And have the girls, it's so overwhelming, I actually want to shed a tear on it. Have the girls to meditate to the water therapy before they teach them about their bodies and loving on themselves and stuff. They put them under water therapy. First, y'all hearing me? Where the balloons at? Hold on. Are y'all hearing me? I am overwhelmed. So the person in charge of the elementary school events is going to incorporate Baltimore, my home. My home is the first. I'm from Baltimore, all the way in Arizona, but in Baltimore, my home will be the first place. Is the first school that Zound Healing Gardens water therapy will be in, y'all. Come on. And that's because of y'all, though. That's because of y'all see the value. That's because it's benefiting you. And, man, yeah, baby, we're going up the mountain, okay? We're gonna go up the mountain today, okay? Yeah, you're going on your walk right now, Buddha. Yeah. So I'm very excited about that. Because we know the benefits that it can have with these children and bringing them into divine vibration. Water therapy is here to help us. Y'all see it. I recommend for all that I'm learning right now. I'm telling you, the more they're going to come out more and more powerful because the guardians is teaching me certain things to do. I really recommend that y'all keep it playing. Take it to the street with me. Tell somebody about water therapy. Anybody that you know that will listen to you, you should be getting programmed right now. We finally found the program. We've been trying to get programmed for a long time. How many affirmations have you listened to, Kath? You know what I'm saying? But now you listen to affirmation, making, I don't want to say what it is, but making people do what you want them to do. Situations happen that you want to happen.
Right.
You feel me? And you know it in yourself, you feel it in yourself, you believe it in yourself, and you're making it happen. Because you know you can now. You know you have that connection from your consciousness to yourselves. How you doing? Okay, thank you so much. We have a different kind of tool that we have access to now. So don't let it be one of those things. Don't let it be a fad, because what's happening around us is not a fad, y'all. Don't let it be a fad. Right now, it's time for some spring cleaning. It's a video I wanted to do. Before you think about that spring cleaning in your house, in them boxes, in them closets, I need you to think about the cobwebs on your soul. I need you to think about that dust on your spirit. I need you to think about what is it that's preventing you from you coming into divine vibration. So clean everything up, not just the house. Because that's, if you just cleaning the house up and not yourself, that's just the facade, you see. You want to clean it all up. Starting with the person. Get the filth out your mind. Take some easy off to the mind. Get that mind sparkling again. You could do that with Zound Meditation. It connects your mental, make your mental and your physical connect. Results may vary. You know what's working when a lot of people that buy water therapy are repeat customers. More than half the people right now that has bought all the other ones too. And use them for different purposes. Get the corrections made in your body. Because they not stopping. If you can leave the city, don't hesitate. They doing so much to us all, but more so in the major cities where they got y'all compacted like that. These 15-minute cities, they rolling them out. What they about to do? They ain't gonna forget us in the rural. They got different plans for the way they're gonna do it, that's all. But right now, Source know what Source is doing, you feel me? Like right now where I live at, to say every major city, they're feeding people back to people in the water supply. But Source knows, and because of the obedience that a lot of you could be on if you just listen to what you're being told to do, I followed what I was told to do. I went exactly to everywhere that I was told to do, even when I got to Arizona. The town I live in, I'm drinking off of 7.5 pH water. The land I was told to buy and I bought it, I'm drinking off of 8.5 pH water. Even my life waters, which means my menstrual blood, my life waters, I don't like it to go in the system. They take stem cells, they filter all of that stuff out. They use your stem cells, people. Them stem cells used to go back to the earth because we make the plants grow. The plants is our food and medicine. That's fertilizing the land. The plants in our bodies went back. You see? Anyway, the well where I'm at, just this place, the air is fresher. So in the process of you getting yourself cleansed and getting yourself on divine vibration, you need space. But if you compact it in the city with these frequencies raining down upon you 24/7, when you awake, when you are asleep, coming out of the black boxes outside of your house, kicking out 800 megahertz for no reason but to make that nerve burn out in your head when you feel that, what was that? That's nerves. I haven't felt that since I moved out the city. I used to feel it in the city all my life. That sharp pain you get, that's nerves burning out. You need those nerves. That's receptors being blocked in you. And if you're going to be in this city, you need to be playing water therapy around you 24/7. I mean, listen, it's a whole thing. I'm on my way. Take it to the streets. I'm preparing. Like I'm walking with 20 gallons of water I gotta take with me. You feel me? I gotta figure out how to make how long 20 gallons will last me for drinking, cooking, and bathing at my campsite. Unless I got a campsite, that's how source work with me though. If I find me a campsite that's not on that municipal water, that's out far enough, that's on they own well water, then I got it made. I'm already looking into what rivers I'm gonna go collect water from. Getting me a Brilter because I'm going to go Brilter. A Britter because it's a Brilter filter. Because I can't see anything coming from that way. Do you in my way? I'll get me a Britter because I'm gonna go collect. Once I'm there, I'll go on the outskirts of everything, up the mountain to the spring, to fill my water up. That's how we got to live. I don't trust any of that water. I don't trust that air. People, when you're away for a while like I've been, and you look back and you talk to the people, like even people that think that they are disconnected from themselves and the world, meaning life, like nature, that they don't think they're disconnected. When you are disconnected from them, you see it. Like you see the block on them. They'll swear you down, something wrong with you. They'll laugh. At the same time they doing robotic things. At the same time they tweaking and twerking and don't even know it. You don't even know how much ruckus is in you. You don't even realize being in the cities how much ruckus that you take on a daily basis. How much you hear. Let me show you something. I want y'all to listen for a minute. at least, that's a sound at least 19 hours a day for me. The most noise in my life right now is me driving. Every now and then I can faintly hear my neighbor's music. Mostly what I hear when I'm outside, I can actually hear the birds and the bugs and I know the different birds by their sound. I might not know the name of that bird, but I know what it look like by the sound. You have to see the bird. I know it by the sound. My point is we are so disconnected from life. We're so disconnected from the truth, you know? I know some of you are in disbelief, and you may think, how can, number one, she and Sound Healing Gardens water therapy make corrections in my spirit, in my soul, in my flesh? What you're doing is asking the wrong question. What I want you to do is use your discernment. Whatever connection you do have, I need you to take it to your source, your universe, your creator, whatever you call, and ask, should I listen to water therapy? Should I be listening? Will that make corrections in my being? And you might hear this in your sleep. Don't walk, run. The Zen booms. We in Africa right now, y'all. We in Kenya. We headed to Jamaica. Bahamas. Costa Rica. Many of the United States. We're in Hawaii. People are starting to learn about water therapy, Sound Healing Garden. They start to know it's making corrections. Come on, we got our food today. From people that's already benefiting, so that they know the children will. Hold on, guys. So they know the children will because they benefit themselves, you see? Source has given us something. I'm asking y'all to take advantage of it. Somebody asked me today, how long should I be underwater therapy? Don't cut it off. You leave it all long as much as you can. I'm telling y'all, you want to see the devil in people? Just don't say nothing and play water therapy to them. They're going off. I get more and more stories of people that's going off because they don't want that noise. Like, what is that? What is it? Like, it's driving them crazy. But it's not them. It's the thing in them fighting. It's the thing in them that's fighting me. And I be telling people about it. They know the truth in my tones that this is a real healing or a real correction coming. This divine vibration is coming, and they like the thing in them don't want that at all. I drink that water before sitting and be happy doing it. See how streamy? Running water, bacteria can't grow in running water. Okay, I'm having a hard time here. Hold on. I've got to get a better setup to drive with. I will eventually. Maybe put some time in it this weekend or something. Everything's about to change. The money system, everything is changing in front of you. Get the healing in you. Get the corrections made. I was sent to offer you this. I was sent to create this. I was sent to help you make these corrections on a cellular level. My phone about to die, saying. So congratulations to the tribe. That's all of us, that we're in the school, you know. And the children will be making these corrections with the children. Yo, in my hometown. In Baltimore, y'all. Come on. This is going to be so great because what it's going to show, when they put these babies under this water therapy, right? Whatever, it probably not the whole school, but whoever she has under there, you're going to see a difference. And they're going to have to say, what is the difference in these children? And they're going to have to say, it's this water therapy that we put them on every day. They're going to have to say it, y'all. And then people and mothers are going to have to demand it. We need that. What is that? If one school get it, you know how it is. We moving herd. We almost there, baby. We moving herd. Domino effect. And that's the most important thing to me. The children and the elderly. And actually women, the womb man, because she's going to birth everybody else. So we can clean up the wombs. We can clean up the wombs with water therapy. We can get the mothers and the sisters under water therapy. Get the corrections made so that what she's birthing will be under the corrections. It won't so many have to be made. Because we know water therapy even help you with your vices. People saying things I used to do, I don't do no more, Ceka. I put the cigarette down. I just don't have no taste for it. My sister, she put no cigarette down. But it sounds crazy, but for my sister to be drinking water right now, y'all saw her testimony? We got the same mother, same father. It's on this channel. Go look at it. For her to be drinking water right now is a phenomenon. I'm talking at least 10 years, my sister don't drink water. Not even a little bit. I don't know how, I don't know how you alive. What the? It's just a lot. What? Oh, she's scared. Why do you laugh at her troubles all the time? If she's scared, you laugh. If you you laugh. Whatever. She's just a baby. Help her and tell her it's okay. You gotta know it's gonna be okay. You got it. I can see what I was just saying, yo. I don't know. In your womb maintenance, are you doing your yoni steam? That water that you did the yoni steam with needs to be programmed. Program your water and drink it. Sure. Sorry, y'all. I just got kicked out the live and then put back in as a watcher. Like I was looking at my live, looking at me on live. I don't know. So, and I was talking about my sister, right? She just called in. She just called. Years, no water. Right now, she can't put Fiji down. Skin clearing up. It's making her want more living foods. Not smoking as much. Water therapy is a joke. I mean, it's not something that I have to sell you on. I'm just schooling you on it. It sells itself. Of life is just, go to the free playlist on repeat. It's what's it called? Affirmations on this channel, the playlist. Lay back, listen to it for 30 minutes and let it in. You'll say, well, my head was tingling, my knees was popping, my dick, because it's making corrections in you. That's when you know you shouldn't stop. Let the frequencies come into you. Let that language speak into your body, into your cells, into your water. Let it spark you off. Something's going to change in you, that's for sure. So happy solar return to my dad. And thank you, Dad. Thank you. Thank you for the music, Daddy. Thank you for the tones. Thank you for the frequencies. Because where you use them to make the girls go crazy. I'm using it to save their life. So on that note, I'ma go. Hold up. This love for us, family.